What's up, Get Better basketball community? I'm Coach DeMarco, and this is Focus. In today's episode, I'm going to take you to a great baseline out of bounds action that you can use out of a box setup that I call Double Flare. Fairfield University used this action, really simple, and it gives you another option out of the box setup. Okay, so as I said, we're going to start with this box setup. Really simple. We're going to get a screen and a screen from 4 and 5. 2 is going to come high, and 3 is going to come to that low corner. So we're going to end up with our 3-player in the corner, our 2-player here. Our 5 is going to stay, and our 4 is going to work to the weak side. So we're going to end up with 4 over here on the weak side. Now, 1 is going to actually, I think it's supposed to go 3-2. They defended here, so 1 is going to go over the top, and our 2-player is going to catch the basketball. After 2 catches, 1's going to make, it's almost like it's an elevator screen. It's a vertical cut. 1 is going to cut up here, and they're going to catch the basketball. 5, as 2 has it, is going to look to post at the low block. So we're going to end up with our 5-player on the block, and our 1-player is going to be here. We're going to go from 2 to 1. So 1's going to end up with the basketball at the top. 2 is here. 3 steps up. 5 is going to work to the corner. And we're going to get a double screen right here. And 2 is going to flare behind them. We're going to go from 1 to 2. And 2 is going to knock down an open 3-pointer. Really simple action. Love this set, especially if you have a shooter. And recognize that if teams jump to that, you get 5 slip into the basket. They could get an open layup, or you might get 4's defender to come over. They could dump to 4 for an open layup. Let's check out Fairfield's Double Flare out of a box set. Okay, so here we are with Fairfield's box Double Flare BLOB set, or baseline out of bounds set. Here's your box setup. We're going to get our screen, and these 2 players are going to pop out. So just a box cross action. I actually have a video. I'll drop a link in the description down below to basic box cross action. A lot of teams will use it, and I love this as a wrinkle or adjustment off of it. So now recognize, this player is going to go opposite. This player here is going to sail, almost set a screen for this 1 coming up on an elevator, and then they're going to post at the low block. They didn't go here. It could have went to this player and then to the corner, to the wing. They didn't do that because this player was covered and this player had an opening. So nice high IQ play. Just hit the open player. Don't make extra passes if you don't need to in this situation. They're going to hit that player. And now this player is going to come off of that, and they're going to work their way up to the top of the key area. So here comes that elevator cut, and they're going to work their way up. Now, our post player was low on the block. They're going to come here. Our corner player is going to come, and they're going to set that double flare. I've seen a lot of flare screens. You don't see a lot of times where you're going to get 2 players in this flare action, but Fairfield's going to do it. It's a great blob, and it's one that I know will work with your team as well. They're going to hit this player. They're going to end up with an open shot, but what I imagine will happen, especially if you have a really good shooter, is this player will work out and might cheat, and you get a slip to the basket. So instead of hitting the flare, you might hit, going from the top to this player, you might hit the slip. This player is going to help, and you might get a bounce pass to this player for a layup, or a layup from that player that slips to the basket. You also could run a screen-to-screener type action off of it, depending on where you set your players up. If this is a post, or you could make this more of a shooter. There's different things that you can do. I'm sure your wheels are spinning just like mine. Take a look at this one more time at full speed. We're going to get our cross screen. We're going to get an elevator. Then we're going to get into our double flare action for an open 3. Great set by Fairfield. If you like this action by Fairfield, then make sure you hit that like button down below. Turn on your notifications and subscribe to Get Better Basketball on YouTube for more great video breakdowns each and every week. As always, get better every day.